Old. Nice to meet you again here on Admirals in our morning briefing show. I want to say thank you that you spent your precious lifetime with me this morning again. It's Wednesday, it's April, it's the 14th of this month, and I'm really happy that that we can work together here in this morning briefing show, and of course that we can talk about the markets and something more I want to share with you this morning. So I can see everything on YouTube as well and here on Zoom. If you have any questions, so type in the chat box. Feel free to ask whatever you have in your mind, whatever drives you crazy. I want to use this 30-40 minutes to share my knowledge with you and to answer your questions, but to talk about really valuable things you can use for your own trading. And by the way, I spent a couple of time to figure out about your trades. You know, I invited you to send me your own FX Blue account. So if you have an demo account or maybe a real account on Admirals, with MetaTrader, then you can make a easy connection to FX Blue. This is a free homepage, and then you can send me the link, and then I can have a look on your account and your trades. In the case you trust me, of course, and you want that I help you. So here is my offer. Do it if you want. And I know it could be a little bit, yeah, maybe you are afraid that I check your trades and then I see what you are doing in trading. Yeah, but I went the same way with my teacher, and believe me, it could be interesting if you have someone who have a look or who has a look on your trades, and maybe a second opinion is always a really good thing. Okay, so let's switch to the charts, and we want to start with a view on the news this morning. So let's check. And here, yeah, here we go. So I have to fix my technique this morning. So Thomas, wonderful good morning and welcome. And Albert Simmers on YouTube as well. So what we expect today, it's Wednesday, the most important number which will coming out this morning, this evening, or this afternoon is the weekly petroleum status. And yeah, I guess that's all. What we had this night was Reserve Bank of New Zealand. So they left the rate at 0.25. And they said economic outlook still highly uncertain. So, and this leads to a higher New Zealand dollar. We will see right now in the charts. So that was the big number last night. And otherwise, that's all not really interesting. As I said, the oil numbers will come out. That's the most important topic. Okay, now let's check the charts, and we want to start to here in our running trades. This is Australian Swiss franc. So what we are doing there, that's a stable downtrend. We sold half of the position, as you can see here. Now the price is going up a little bit. That's a normal behavior, because after every movement, the next correction must come. It's always the same behavior. You know, there is the changing between supply and demand, buyers and sellers. And by the way, this is one of the most important things in trading, that you are focused on the price. I will explain a little bit later. So let's go through the markets. New Zealand Canadian dollar, and our topic today is, do we expect the Dow Jones crash? So we have to look at the Dow Jones right now. So what's happened in New Zealand Canadian dollar? As you can see, we have rising prices or increasing prices here in New Zealand dollar, which means a lot of institutional buyers are there. So they push the price up, which means maybe we have a secondary trend which is facing upwards, and now we're going up. And I expect the price will be rejected around about there. So I'm not sure if the price will go higher, maybe. So we have our stop loss above the last 0.3, everything is fine. We cannot lose money anymore because we went into very high. This is really cool. And we reached the point of control, which is more cool, as you can see. And what we have to do, if you want to go out, in case you are in this trade, it's fine if you cut. It's fine. So I don't do it because I'm not sure what will happen the next time. So the trend is still valid. The main trend is still facing downwards. And this is a secondary trend because my trend will break above this last 0.3. So maybe the price will be rejected here at this last 0.2 on my downtrend. I don't know. Let's see. And we are within the red zone, and you know everything can happen there. So let's see. But it's fine if you want to go out. It's fine. Take the money off your desk, and then we are waiting. Okay. So US dollar, Japanese yen. We are in that trade since weeks right now, because you see we went in here. That was in February, 24th of February. This is really cool. So, and the price is going down right now. So, but we reached this last correction zone here. And that's the reason why I don't close this trade right now. So as you can see, we have a little bit kind of stabilization here right now. And I'm not sure if the price will not go up anymore. So let's see what happens. And this is depending of the markets, the indices, because it's Japanese yen included here, which means Japanese yen is kind of safe haven. So money, it's risk on, risk off mode, which means when a lot of money is in the market, like in indices, and the indices going up, then money goes out from Japanese yen and gold and Swiss franc, for example. This is risk on mode, which means a lot of buyers have high risk and they go in shares, and shares are always what's the right word? Shares are more risky than all the other things. Yeah. So, and you can see if the market coming down, then Japanese is going to be stronger. So actually, you see markets are unstable at the moment, and we have a little bit more money in Japanese yen, but I have a look at the charts and I see this rectangle, I see this correction zone, and then let's see what happened. Maybe the price will go up a little bit. No time to intervene into that trade. Okay, I do it. You can do whatever you want, but let's see. And we have time enough to change the trade, the direction. That's the point. Okay, I have questions there. Let me see. When you prove our trades and you decide that we didn't stick to rules, must we send you the money when I was a winner trade? Because yesterday you said you have to give it to your mentor. That's up to you, Danny. That's up to you. So you only have, no, you don't have to give it to me. I want that you spend the money, the time. And I did it with my mentor. That was an interesting game up to today, until today. Every time I had a winner by broken trade, by broken rules, I have to spend that money to whatever, foundation, whatever, go out and give it someone. So this is the point, because you don't deserve it. You only deserve money if when you stick to the rules. That's the point. If you earn money because you broke the rules, take it and give it to someone, whatever your kid is, or at best, any stranger. Go out, and my mentor made this with me. I had to go out, I had to take my pocket, go out, open your pocket, take that money and give it to anyone, or anybody, whatever, somebody, whatever is there, take it. And if this guy is looking at you, said, it's a gift for you because I broke the rules. This is a highly interesting learning session. Try it. Try it. I cannot force you because I'm not your mentor. So, but do it. Just try it. Okay. So Norway, good morning. Nice, the market and the time from the right edge, very helpful. Thank you. Yeah, I did it for you because it's, yeah, I guess you can see it a little bit more. Okay, so next one is FTSE, still FTSE. We reached our first target. Of course, there is nothing to do at the moment, and it's daily chart. Okay, next one, South Africa. So the price, we had balance candle yesterday and the price is going up just a little bit. So trust the trend. The point is, guys, never forget, and this is really important, really important. We started 2 weeks ago. We're switching in indices to a higher time frame because we made diversification of the trend side, the time frames. So we started with daily chart in indices, and this week we started with weekly chart, exotics, and maybe commodities. Yeah, but this is a quick reminder: every time frame has its own law of probability. And this is now the big challenge. We started the first two. This is South Africa, FTSE, the three, and silver. Yeah, and South Africa and silver are in loss at the moment. Never forget, guys, it's a law of probability. Look at the chart. The system works. The backtest goes back to 142 years in the year 1879, when Charles Dow figured out that people buy in the accumulation phase. He proved it that a trend continuation is always more like the trend break, but every time frame has its own law of probabilities. Even we will have two losses right now. Trust the system in daily chart. I promise you, on a long run, and this is our target, on a long run, we will make our money. But stop focusing on this short run. It's not helpful. So stop focusing on the short run and stop focusing on money. Money management is one of the deepest secrets how you can make money at the long run in trading. Okay, so Andrew, wonderful good morning and greetings to Malawi. Great. So let's see. And there is no reason to intervene into the trade, so we have a comfortable trade management because this purple line here means if I will have a close above, then I trail my hard stop down and then I'm out. Okay, but I don't intervene into the trade by myself. I always let the market decide how much money I will get. And look at it, feel it, pull your trust out of the market when you see, okay, it's a trend, but we always on the right side of the chart. And this is the big challenge. We have this big question mark on the right side. And this is what makes us scary, what makes us so afraid, because we cannot have an influence on the right side. And this is always what makes us so crazy. Yeah. So we have to build up trust and confidence in that. And this is what we want to do in this morning show. So we lose together and we celebrate together. And believe me, one time when COVID is over and Corona is over, I will come around the world and I will visit you. So we want to make a road show. I'm pretty sure we can make it with Admirals, and then we can celebrate together. Okay, I hope so. Same in silver at the moment. So we had a balance candle yesterday, which means the price actually is fighting with the point of high, which means, okay, the price is going up. This is my purple line. And if I will have a close above it, then I will trail my hard stop lower. Maybe we will have a loss. It's not a problem. Just money management is the key to a long run success. Yeah. Maurizio, greetings to Italy. Neighborhood, literally neighborhood roundabout. Okay. So wait for it. Don't intervene. Even we have a loss here. And now you remember, or maybe you realize why money management is one of the most important things in trading. Yeah, reduce your, how should I say, your contracts and the lot sizes, and you can work fine, you can work comfortable with that. And if you cannot afford silver, for example, yeah, then delete it from your list. You only have to follow those trades you can afford with your account. If you only have 1,000 or 500 or 300 or 50 euros or dollars on your account, focus on currencies, on Forex. There you can work with micro lots, and this is fine. Focus must on learning trading, not on making money, because making money is a logical consequence. Yeah, is a logical consequence of following rules and the proper money management. Yeah. Yeah, silver is a global demand. Yeah, maybe. I don't care about that. I can see the normal price is lower. It's at $17, around about $17.80. So, and a trend continuation will always be more likely than a trend break. I don't care about the global demand. Yeah, I know that, but I don't care about it. I'm a private trader. I don't know what happens. I only can trust my system. This is the point. So what's on my watch list today? Still, this is Hang Seng index still, but the price is going up at the moment, which means actually we can delete our pending order. Okay, delete it. It makes no sense longer, which means we have to wait for the next balance candle, and then maybe we can set the next one. So, and crude oil as well, the price is going up actually. You see the fight is there between this high volume zone. So therefore I said, come on, let's set the pending order lower. If the price will go down, they will pick us up. But the price is going up, no loss, no pain. That's fine. We can delete it right now. Okay. So on my watch list for today is still Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Why is it? Yeah, it's still a kind of unclean trend. And I was speculating that we see a trend continuation to the downside because point of control is far away. But actually, it doesn't happen, which means the price is going up, as you can see, which means we can delete the order right now, but still on the watch list in case the price will move there, will return there with a balance candle, and then maybe we can do it a second time. Okay, just on a watch list. And here we go, British pound, US dollar, just on my list to prove you why we talk about the price. Yeah, why we talk about the price. Because you see, price is regarding to volume. Prices are working from volume to volume. Okay, I don't care about British pound, US dollar. I know nothing about British pound. I don't care about it. I'm a private trader. And as a private trader, you have to follow the rules. Law of probability. Please consider that in your trading. Okay. And you see, as I mentioned, couple of days right now, I suppose that the price will be rejected there. And you see the price is going up again. So I will keep it on my watch list that you can see how the price is working. This is a wonderful example. There's no trading idea right now in it. It's no trading idea. So therefore I keep it on my watch list to explain how the price is working. Okay. Can you please drop the symbol of the asset in the middle of the chart? Sorry, can you please drop the symbol of the asset in the middle of that? You see it's on the right side. So I guess it's enough. Okay. So I have to work with the chart. This is New Zealand Swiss franc. You see the rate decision leads to higher New Zealand dollar actually, but this is really cool. First of all, the point of control is far away enough. We are deep in the green zone, and which means we wait for a close above 38, then a balance candle, and then we can go down, okay, on my watch list. New Zealand, US dollar, that's really cool. Yeah, so the price now is going up, which means here we can continue to draw the trend. And this is what I said. Let's wait. If this volume zone can jump over, that the price is going up, and actually I expect that the price will have problems there. And maybe, let's see, the price is going down. We'll test this zone again. And then, guys, then maybe we can go up there. Okay? So just wait. If it will not happen, fine, we are not in. So just wait for it. Okay? So that's the weekly chart, not interesting. So, and the question of today, before I want to explain, I figured out 2 new trades from the FX Blue account. I want to show there is the FX Blue account, you see, and I created a list for myself. You see, it's free of charge for you. This is morning briefing show, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now of you. So if you feel free, if you feel comfortable with it, send me a FX Blue account and I will have a check on your trades. And then I can give you some response and I can help you adjust a little bit. It doesn't replace a mentorship. It doesn't replace a real coaching, but it's just, if you want to become successful in the long run, you need for a specific time a mentor who can support you and protect you and can guide you through this whole process. Okay, so first of all, let's see, I want to invite you to Paul's webinar this afternoon. It's Brexit 3 months later. How have the GBP and Euro fared? Okay, this is Europe, German time, 3 p.m. If you want, Paul is really happy if you join his webinar as well. And of course, I want to show you this real wonderful Admiral Markets analytics homepage where you can see everything. It's free of charge as well. Okay, so and here I figured out, I want to ask you the question of today, because in one of the last videos someone is asking me about the higher time frames. So I want to know from you today, fulfill the sentence again. The higher time frame, that's the poll of the day. The higher time frame, listen to me. The higher time frame is important for ... Answer number 1, it's important for my rules. Answer number 2, it's important for my signals. Our answer number 3, it's important for my trade management. So what do you think? The higher time frame is important for what? My rules, my signals, or my trade management? And you can give answer on YouTube as well. So what do you think? Higher time frame is important for my rules, my signals, or my trade management. So let's keep it a little bit open. And now I picked up 2 trades I found on your FX Blue account. Okay. So first of all, British pound, Japanese yen. I saw someone has an open short position there. So look at the chart. And this guy opened a short position here at that point. What you realize first, we are family, guys. I love you guys. I want to help you. So let's work together. So let's help this person, this trader. So what you realize at first, if you see this chart, if you see the trade where was open there, what you realize first, if you have the chart, what do you think? Type it in the chat box. What do you think? What do you think? What's the first? What's the first you see? I get some answers. Uptrend not broken yet. Unclear trend. Downtrend not confirmed yet. Rule number 2 is not fulfilled. Yeah. it is still a valid uptrending correction. Not really. But what's rule number one, guys? Alexander, don't care about the greens, so not important. What's rule number one, guys? We have rules. It's a checklist. What's rule number one? Type in the chat box. Help me a little bit. What is rule number one? It's really clear. There's a clear answer. Yeah? NT, remember? Thanks you, Harish. Love you. NT. No trend, no trade. Guys, there was not a trend. That's breaking the rules. I understand if you can discuss a balance candle. I understand if we discuss if there are clear close above 38%. Yeah, and we can discuss about, is this the third or the fourth correction? But guys, there is no discussion about rule number one. Never. Never discuss with me with rule number one. This is so clear that we don't have a trend right now. The former uptrend were broken at least here, maybe, or maybe here, if you want to see it so, or maybe latest here. So, and with this big move to the lower side, there's just only one move and one correction. But actually, there is no trend continuation lower side, which means rule number one doesn't fit here. Guys, that is so easy. Where is your damn it problem? What is so easy? What is so hard to stick to rule number one? Where is your problem? I know it. It's humanity. You have your opinion. You have your own, you remember? You have your own pen. It's your perception. This is why we must follow the rules, guys. So this is one of the biggest mistakes ever. Please, in heaven's sake, stop doing this kind of trading. It will never bring you to success. Never. I promise you. Don't do it. Okay? At least stick rule number one. That must, this is a must. It's a duty. If you want to become successful in the long run, follow the law of probability. So, and this is what we do. So if you figure out, okay, I have rules, then you give it to the computer to say, okay, make me a back test. And the computer make a back test and says, okay, this system is profitable. So where is the sense if you, as the human part, then you say, okay, I want to follow these rules because computer said it's profitable, it's fine. And and then you do your own things. So where's the sense? Am I right or am I wrong? That makes no sense. And if you have your private opinion about anything, it's fine. You can do that. But you are not big enough to stand query in the Suez Canal. You are not big enough to influence the right side of the chart. So again, in heaven's sake, stop doing that. Okay? So we have a clear result about our poll. The question, the higher time frame is important for my rules, my signals, or my trade management. Guys, the answer is really easy. Law of probabilities. Every time frame has its own law of probabilities. Because when you say to the computer, test me the system, you have to consider specific conditions, which means you say to the computer, test me this dice in daily chart. And then the computer gives you the back test. And he says, okay, it works in daily chart. Why you should consider a higher time frame regarding your rules or the signals? Why? It makes no sense. Think it through. Go outside, take a walk. in the forest, wherever you have a quiet place, and think it through. Or maybe you sit on your meditation spot and you make an analytic meditation and think about that. You will see there is no reason why you should consider higher time frames regarding your rules or signals. Every signal and every rules is fit to one time frame. So the only proper answer is about trade management. If you want to figure out how much space you can give your trading idea, where is the point of control, and then try to figure out what's about the higher time frame, where you have to go. This is important about higher time frame. That if you are on track and you see the higher time frame is also on track, let it go. Then let it go. But never mix the time frames and consider it about rules or signals. That's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Okay? William, wonderful good morning. He's a new follower. Please on YouTube channel. I guess Anna will, maybe Anna, you can give us the video list. And if you go through a YouTube channel, because we started on January, there's one session we talked about a lot about the rules. So spend your time a little bit in this YouTube channel of Admirals. Here we go. Thank you, Anna. And there you can see the episodes and check the topic. And then you see we talked about very clearly about the rules. Okay. Thank you for joining this session. Coco, also here, but without, please, I know you, please, without any stupid comments like when I be rich or something else. Okay. Welcome back. Okay. So trade management it is. So next one. And this is the last one for today. I want to make a compliment. That's really cool. Really cool trade. So first of all, you see this blue rectangle on the lower side. There is the point of control. So we started here in the green zone. The trend break was there. Then we had a new trend. There we had a kind of close above the 38%. That's fine. Why is it? It was a resist. It was the old point 2 in this downtrend. Therefore, the price had problems to go more. So I accept this kind of slightly close above 38. And it was indeed in the green zone. That's fine. And by the way, the balance candle was clear, high volume in it. And as you can see, the price is reacting in it. I can say chapeau to this trader. That's really cool. This is a wonderful trading idea. This is a wonderful trend. Every rules were considered. And this is what you have to do. A clear trend, a proper, all rules, but by the way, a clear trend. The hardest to understand is this trend or not. Come on. Yeah, this is why I would say trading is kind of craft. And this is why I say always, before you spend money to the markets and figure out if you're right or false, take your money and give it to a mentor who teach you the craft. So you can go on my Proven Expert site and you can see a lot of comments that it makes sense that a mentor will protect you and will guide you for a couple of time. Okay, here was the entry, exactly roundabout below the balance candle on track. I don't care about the result of this trade. Maybe we will reach the point of control. As a mentor, I always look at the entry. Okay, and the entry was quite perfect, and therefore, congratulations. This is what I want to see. And this is not so hard to do, okay? This is not the challenge. The challenge is to trust the system. This is the challenge, okay? So maybe we have two different trades, buy and sell regarding to our rules in two different time frames, or could such trades possible to be happen based on our rules in two different time frames? Yeah, this is the point. don't mix the time frames, Harold. But the point is, this is going so deep into knowledge that we cannot talk about this in this 30 minutes. So therefore, always say, invest your money in your own education. Yeah. Basically, I can say, don't mix the time frames. Follow the rules. In that time frame, you can afford based on the rule of probabilities, and the higher time frame is just only a kind of direction, a kind of clue where the price could go on. That you see, do I trade the correction or am I in the same direction with the higher time frame? This is kind of trade management and nothing else. Okay, guys, that was my point. Oh, by the way, I want to talk about the just a quick Dow Jones. Where is it? Here we go, Dow Jones. The point is, if we expect a crash at the moment, so I don't expect a crash right now, because actually we still have, how should I say, we still have more buyers in the market. Yeah. So I don't expect a crash. There is no sign for a crash in Dow Jones. Maybe we'll have a downtrend anywhere, anyhow, or maybe anytime, but not yet. Too many buyers. You see the last candles here. It's just a small correction. It's a correction in a stable trend. You see, it's lovely and more buyers there. So there is no crash on my road, actually. So wait for it. And this is, don't have an opinion about that. Don't read any news. Enjoy your life. That's more important than having an opinion, because you cannot translate or transfer your opinion to the market. Okay, this is what I think, what we can talk about that point. Guys, it was my pleasure to have you here in this webinar. If you want to get in touch with me, you can do it on YouTube or on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, that we can get in touch. You can send me private messages if you want, and you can follow all my trades. And if I make some changings or if I trail my stop or something else, you will see it on Twitter. I hope we'll see each other tomorrow, same time, same place. I want to say thank you for your lifetime. Have courage and be kind all the time. Plant good seeds, and may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.